Hey everyone, it's Kaitlyn, and happy Monday, the Monday before Memorial Day. If you're in the school system, we're all celebrating. This is the last Monday of our year, of this crazy COVID year. I think we're all just kind of taking a deep breath and looking forward to, or at least I am, this summer, no matter what it looks like. Just kind of a new season and a new change with kind of a different outlook on the future. So this Monday motivation video is very different than the last one that I did last time. I had Leland everywhere and just I really loved it and it was great, but this one has a special place too. And what I really wanted to talk to you about is kind of a continuation of what I said last time. And I know last time I focused on kind of looking to ourselves for the strength that we need to be a parent. And what I mean is that God equips us with the values, the gifts, and all the things. And He's very strategic in what He does and the partnerships that He puts in place, and the people that He puts in our life as we go through seasons in parenting. And so I think my encouragement was really God has already given you what you need. We don't have to read this or do this or follow this expectation or this Instagram account or this YouTube video to teach us how to be great parents. God has given us what we need for our specific children as their parents. And while that has been so true in my life, one of the things that I don't know that I fully realized last time I shared with you, and that I'm still learning right now, is the importance of making sure that I'm in a space where I can actually access what God has given me. I think as if you haven't heard, we've been in a pandemic, and no matter what your experience has been with everything, there's still a certain amount of weight and heaviness that we carry as a result of all of the changes, just adjusting to change after change after change alone, not even including the other losses or things that we all may have experienced over the past year and a little bit more tend to weigh on us. And so whenever that happens and whenever we're handling a lot, we only have so much room to deal with the rest of the things going on in our life. And so I think it's really important to recognize that while God has gifted us and equipped us with the things we need to parent, I do think that it's also important to note that if we aren't accessing that, if we aren't able to connect with that and access it, it makes things difficult and we may not actually be parenting out of that space. So how this has worked for me is our family has been more intentional than ever about celebrating a Sabbath. And the reason that we do this, the reason that I do this, and that I push this in our family is for my own personal reasons. I know that my personality type is one that is constantly looking to see what needs to be fixed and what needs to be done rather than celebrating what is good. And on a Sabbath day, we're able to celebrate what's good within our family. And that looks very different. So I think whenever I can celebrate what's good, that really brings me back to resting in my identity and who God is and how He created me, which helps me reconnect with those values and those gifts that He's given to me so I can use those throughout the week. So how I kind of see this throughout the week is like right now our Sabbath has been on mostly Saturdays, and we use Saturdays to create some really intentional time to reconnect as a family, reconnect to ourselves, and just to rest and do things that give us life and that make us really feel like ourselves. That way, we have kind of had this connection. That way, when we go throughout the rest of our week, we're living out of the identity that God has given us and the values and the gifts and what He has really, what He wants us to see and to show to our child as we can. Now, it doesn't always work like that. Trust me, one bad afternoon at work and I have to figure out a way to reconnect and start this again. But that Sabbath day has been crucial in making sure that I am actually accessing what God has equipped me with rather than continuing to go, and rather than look at what is good. So I know you might think that sounds a little crazy to take a whole day, and you might be like, what does that look like? How do you guys do that? I'll stay really general, but totally happy to share details if anybody wants them. And we're definitely not doing it perfectly. We're just doing the best we can right now. But what that looks like is a lot of like busy, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights of doing grocery lists, getting a grocery order done, picking it up, cleaning the house, now that like spring, summer, taking care of the grass, or, we were pressure washing the house the other week. So like 9 o'clock on a Friday, that way Saturday, we did not have chores on our list and we could literally just rest and be. And so that's kind of how it looks like on the prep side. On the actual day, we have a toddler, so we do the best we can, but we really prioritize that nap time to do what we need for ourselves. So whether that's a nap or whether that's sitting down and reading a good book or whatever it may be for our individual selves to reconnect and just to rest and just to be and know that what we have, what we are, and what we represent is good. And then throughout the day with our toddler, we like to plan. We might plan something for us, but and bring the stroller and put him in the stroller, or we might plan something specific for him, but know that we would enjoy doing it with him. And so we try to really think about that. So yeah, I don't know that we have a lot of rules. We just really look at each individual week and say, what do we need this week in order to reconnect with each other and ourselves and our like spiritual lives in order to live out of the space we want to live out of during the week. So I encourage you to take some time to think about what that looks like for you and how you want to do that, how you can reconnect with yourself and with God and your family in order to really live out of what God has equipped you with, and make sure that we're accessing that, and that it's there, it's inside of us, but we have to tap into that. So I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend coming up and a great summer. We have a lot of fun things coming up at One Life I'm really excited about. But again, enjoy your day. Love you all. Have fun.